Hello there, and welcome to SSL Adventurecast. We're back after a bit of a delay. Blame children who don't listen when it's bedtime, sicknesses, and unplanned events. That sounds good. With us today, we're down a couple. We have me. I am Human, Adir, GM of Soul, playing the fighter. Also with the party, we have... One second, let me pull the thing up, so I can make sure I get the stuff right. We have the Tabaxi, who is Sherlock Holmes' arch nemesis.
You know it.
The Dampier, who is a campier.
Hello.
And finally, the DM, who needs a BM.
Always.
You guys underestimate how much I've been waiting to use those. I have a different Discord that I'm in that it's a channel only I have access to because I run it. And
you just write down puns?
I just write down puns, and I'm going to go down the list every time.
Lord. Incredible.
Hey, I prepare for the game in the way that it should be prepared for. I make puns.
Just puns.
Just puns.
Puns.
So, we're actually going to be skipping the SSL recap. Sometime maybe later in the week, me and Liam might get together to do a little mini cast just to cover that. This one is just D&D for everyone who's watching. All three of you.
Pay
all D&D all the time.
We make money.
So, let's see. Because as you may have mentioned before in previous recordings, we were playing before file got corrupted, and so we're jumping back to before that happened. Didn't miss much. Some bad jokes. Nothing plot, because we'd only gotten like 20 minutes in of actual playtime. So, Aaron, what did we do last time?
Not a lot.
I meant the last time we actually played.
Oh my god, I'm supposed to remember that long ago? Are you insane?
I thought you took notes.
I have a vague note that I did a recap last time of.
No, this isn't the Pokemon game. I found out that there was this lost spyglass. That's really all I wrote down.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. For that picture that you posted, you're also forgetting that the camera, the giant.
Yeah, he's further away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because bottom of the screen is the sideline because it's your
closer
side on.
To you. Yeah. Like, his whole team is smaller than him. It's not like that guy is small.
I think he's the biggest guy in the league.
If he's not, I'm scared.
Were we supposed to be playing D&D?
Yes, we are. We're mentioning that because we were bringing it up beforehand. We're just trying to remember what happened because it's been a while.
Right, so what happened was, Tucker knocked on the door of Armando the Snake, talked to him. Liam went over and tried to break into Mr. Mitchell's house, but managed to salvage the situation. Why did it correct to Mr.? I guess my notes do not want me to give this bird his proper rank. Major Mitchell patched things up pretty easily, gave him some crackers, and they had a nice little chat. The paladin, the blob, was talking to Zoot the crocodile, and they started talking about the meaning of life, which put the crocodile to sleep.
Which I argued should give us points because he says he has trouble sleeping because the fish chattered. I do remember that.
It's a solid point. It's a solid point. Tucker was introducing himself to like all of the neighbors, just going around knocking on doors and saying hello. He met Leonard the lion, who is a bro and also a lion.
And I brought them back to our house, and he cuddled with HFFO.
Who's looking for George?
He showed him that he could make holy water, which will, quote, banish enemies, and Leonard suggested that he use that to banish the Zorn. So you got a little bit of exposition about the Zorn there. And Tucker took Leonard back to the house to have a nap with everyone, specifically character who he snuggled up next to. Shimmer went over to talk to Major Mitchell, who was talking to a bunch of other birds over at like this little pavilion area. And they had like a little meeting, and Major Mitchell told Shimmer that Diana, one of the other birds, saw a spyglass in the woods. And they're forming a committee to go and find it so that they can bring it back and use it to make a telescope for Major Mitchell to look at the stars.
And
Then we briefly began HFFO waking up next to the lion, becoming best friends with him, and deciding to go on a hunt with him. And that is where he is this session.
Okay. And
We're going to say Liam's sleeping.
Okay. And just so in case anyone's interested, Zorn, that's XOR and an E with the little thing above it.
There's no
Zornier!
Zorne.
Don't forget, it's just sparkling evil if it's not in the Zornier region of France.
Oh my god.
Hey, that was such a good point. I had to bring it up, even though we lost it in the corrupted
Yeah.
recording.
Yeah.
Sparkling evil.
So, take it away.
Where would y'all like to start?
Well, Tucker is fast fucking asleep. It's also the
yes,
daytime,
daytime.
so he's, not exactly a morning person.
Okay, so I guess that leaves it to me because I forget your character's name, Aaron.
Shimmer.
Shimmer, thank you. Because Shimmer is off doing the stuff in the pavilion, so that really just kind of leaves me. Also,
Well, she came back, I think, and told y'all.
Yeah, I came back. I came back to tell everyone.
also Titan,
We
you should-
regrouped,
You should
yeah.
probably join the Roll20 or start it up. While that's happening, I'm going to. You know what? Because we went there. I'm gonna go knock on the door of this. Oh, there goes Titan. I guess I'll wait until he comes back in. But while we're waiting, I'm gonna knock on the door of that grizzly bear because I don't think anyone's knocked on that door yet.
Bear.
Yeah. But if someone has, please let me know and I'll go to a different house.
No, nobody has. Hang on, let me.
Yeah, nope.
Gotta get my little animals.
Aminal.
Yeah. So I got a list of all of them.
Also, if you scroll up, is that a spider?
That looks like a spider, yes.
Where?
I'm pinging it.
Oh. Yeah, might be.
Spider.
God. It's, no, that is a, tiger.
Oh, yeah, it is. It did look like a spider.
Oh, yeah, now I see it. Okay.
Yeah, I see it now.
It does definitely look like a little brown spider.
It
Alright,
looks
so
like Tiger's
over here.
squinting, like it doesn't believe us.
Kitties.
So you knock on this door.
Titan will be right back. His Firefox crashed when he tried to open Roll20 and took Discord with it.
Oops.
Technical
Oh, wait.
difficulties. Everyone's favorite part of D&D.
No, I don't want
Second only to scheduling.
Okay, so. I can't quite tell because it's straight down. Is that a ladder on that side right there? To, like, go onto the roof?
Looks like it.
It does.
I'm not
Yeah,
gonna do
looking-
it right now, but...
Looking at the roof map, it looks, like it is a ladder that comes up that way.
Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot there is a roof layer.
Yeah. Yes.
Not that you can see any of that,
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
since you are all reasonable, medium-sized creatures who are not flying.
Hey,
I mean, I've got a climb speed.
to be fair, I
You
can
could
make.
climb up and look at it, but I don't
Yeah.
think you have yet.
To be fair, it says I can make a pseudopod that's 10 feet tall. It says nothing about can I see through it or not. I'm assuming
Oh
I
my
can.
god! Can you put your eyes in it?
I don't think
Can
I
you
even
like
have
just
eyes.
ooze your eyes into the pseudopod?
I don't think I have eyes.
You don't have eyes? My lord.
Yeah, he's a
I'm a
slime,
blob.
so
I assumed that it was a blob with eyes in it.
no.
No,
That's just me, like, that's my
That's blobist.
human normativity there.
Yeah, that's.
He actually
definitely-
showed a picture of his character, basically, and it had no eyes in it whatsoever.
I just saw him wearing a little.
So
armor.
if he shapeshifts into like a deer shape, does that make him a no-eye deer?
Oh,
it's
Chris,
contagious.
you have competition today.
I have not
it's
yet
just
begun
contagious.
to pun.
Oh, I don't consider it a punishment. Don't worry.
Pun off, pun off.
Hey, you only do that in the safety of your own room.
It's called the Punic Wars.
Okay, that was a really good one. That was a really, really good one.
So I think if I'm in my person form, something like this, maybe.
Oh my god. Incredible. I love
Thank
that he's
God
got
for-
little boots.
Thank God for Google Images. Which also, by
Blob
the way,
as person.
yeah. Which
I'm
also,
sure
by
you
the
didn't get any weird Rule 34 shit from that either.
Oh God. I also wanted to throw it out there. Titan, at some point in time, we got to talk about using that AI generation thing to see if I can get one closer to what I was thinking about.
I tell you this, I don't think it's going to work. Most of the AI stuff is trained on human images. I've tried doing blob stuff before. It never works. And most of the time, it defaults to, well, female figures.
Shocking.
I do have a friend who has a properly set up AI generator program, Stable Diffusion, I think. I could ask him to give it a go.
Cool.
Cool.
Yep. So I'm gonna knock on that door with the bear. Also, is Roll20 killing you again? Okay. Knock on the door. As
Yeah, so,
politely as a blob can. Squish, squish, squish.
are there rude blobs?
Yeah. Haven't you watched
The kind
the
that eat
movie?
ya.
Haven't you watched the movie
my
The Blob?
God.
I figure the rude blobs are the ones that would eat you.
They give bad name to blobs everywhere.
Now that's blobist.
So yeah, so there were two blobs. One was with Steve McQueen from '58, and then it was remade in 1988.
Oh my lord.
What?
Nothing. I just did this and here's your new character image.
Uh-oh. I'm looking. That looks an awful lot like a human surrounded with blob armor, and I will not support this blatant abuse of blob kind.
It does look like blob eating a human man.
It's people like you that help that prevent us from, moving past these prejudices.
I think it looks like a blob that's absorbed a human.
Kind of, yeah.
God. Rise above it, Collard. You are better than that.
Alright. So you knock on this door. And the door swings open slowly.
Side note: How does this bear work the door without thumbs?
You don't know. Just
Strength.
ask people.
No. It's a sliding door with a latch. Doesn't need a handle, just a sliding door.
However he does it, the door swings open, and the inside of the house is dark, and out of the darkness comes a very large brown bear. He is like 5-6 feet tall at the shoulder, and just absolutely massive, and his whole face is covered with deep scars, and he stares at you, and he says, "Knock, knock."
Who's there?
He stares at you some more,
I thought he was setting up for a joke.
and he says, "Bear,"
Bear who?
and he says, "Very nice to meet you," and he starts to laugh hysterically.
I like this guy.
Oh, that's awesome. I like him too. So, nice to meet you. I'm Collard.
I am Ivan.
I am Ivan. It is nice to meet you.
So, Major Mitchell, basically welcomed us to town, so I'm just going around trying to get to know the neighbors.
I see. And what brought you to my door?
You're one of the neighbors.
See. Well, it is a pleasure.
Do you know anything about, what do you do here? Like, I know Zoot patrols the waters and has some trouble sleeping. I know...
He is professionally sleep deprived.
Yeah, he said the fish are a bunch of assholes. Like, they don't let him sleep.
They're chatty. They like a good joke. I like them.
Well, that's always good.
Mostly, I do the fighting.
I can tell you look like you've emerged victorious in many a battle.
Mostly 1 or 2 with the Zorn.
Yeah, that sounds like it can be quite violent.
Yes. What do you know of the Zorn?
That it exists, and if it's only can be called Zorn if it's from a certain evil region of the world.
He seems to think that's hilarious.
I mean, I've heard of large creatures. It could be as big as a jellyfin.
Since you are a jelly man, do you take any forms while you're talking to him? You know, like modeling a jellyfin?
I think that would be up to the DM. Because it does specifically...
If you want to do that.
Because it specifically does mention for plasmoids, I can be... It specifically mentions I can be a formless blob or vaguely humanoid-esque. So if there are more that I could do, that would be up to Jess.
Thinking that you do it to punctuate your conversation, you know? Not
I think that it's not going to
along.
be super convincing, but it might be vague.
And all you need to do is get the right shape for a conversation, you know?
Yeah, then I'm fine.
Yeah, you can form approximate strange shapes, yeah.
Okay, I'm fine with doing that.
So do you take the form of a blobfint?
Jellyfin.
Blobblefint.
Oh, boy.
But yes.
He takes that in stride and just kind of keeps talking. He's seen some shit.
Yeah. Huh. Let's see. So, what can you tell me about the Zorn? I'm perfectly willing to help. Do my job to help protect
Yeah.
people.
Evil Zorn. They wish to take the crystal.
Okay, I remember him mention something about that. Is it like how often do they attack? Is it like a common thing?
No. They don't come here. They go to the cave.
Oh, cave. Where would this cave be?
Northwest. A few miles.
Out of character, is it northwest back towards the beach where we started?
Yep.
I think so.
Let me just double check.
Actually, technically, based on where I saw on the map before,
Is
it's
it
more like
everything
due
northwest?
west.
Yeah.
Yeah, ours is more like due west because there was a hump of the island that we went up and over. So we're like more like due west.
Yeah, you guys are sorry, I'm like got windows open here and trying to look at a map and reference my description text here.
The bane of
doesn't
any
have
good
it labeled.
GM, their notes, and the organization
Yeah.
thereof, or organization or lack thereof.
Yeah, it's thinking about it, where you woke up and because you took a long way around. There were mountains and you had to go around them to get here.
Okay.
This cave, like 3.5, like if you're thinking of where you came from and what you saw on the way, 3 miles northwest is probably in those mountains that you
Okay.
went around
Can you
at
pull up?
some
Can you
point.
pull up the map overlay for us again, so I can see it? Sorry to make you switch tabs.
No, yeah, no, I'm looking at it and I forgot to drop you guys on it, so that's my bad. Yeah, so here is actually what you can actually see it on the map.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is the entrance to the Crystal Cavern.
Wow, that was 6 miles. Think of all the monkey meat we left.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, 6 miles. Okie dokie.
So much uneaten monkey meat.
Hey, you know what they say? When you're hungry, show me the monkey.
You mean the monkeys that you killed?
Hey, I had nothing to do with that.
I'm sorry, is Tucker just like popping up out of nowhere to be like,
The way I think of it, like Tucker can sort of dream walk into their consciousness just to mock them.
oh lord.
Not officially, but like I kind of
Love
love
it.
the idea that he could do that.
You can just hear him saying it somewhere in the back of your mind.
Yeah.
Hey, we saved the meat. You drank the blood. So I thought no answer to that, Mr. Brain Walking Vampire.
He's just talking to himself, talking in midair while the bear
No,
watches.
I was thinking that one.
No, I get that. I think it's funnier if you talk to midair and the bear watches.
No, I'd rather not the bear think I'm a threat.
I'm not crazy! You're crazy! Especially you! Right now, Papa? Hey!
So,
Oh my goodness.
I'm not good with the peopling, so
You meatbag and the way your minds work just completely perplexes me.
Yeah. What with your internal structure and your muscles disgusts me. What does he say? What does he
Oh
say in
my
Futurama?
god.
I
Hold on,
actually
I
don't.
have to.
What does Kif say in Futurama? Oh, I don't have a skeleton. I'm actually consist of multiple fluid-filled sacs.
Lord. Alright.
You're discussing our
So-
good GM. I suggest that you cease.
No, I'm not discussing the DM. I'm discussing the creatures in which the DM has inhabit the world.
I said disgusting.
Oh. But yeah, I'm just talking
I am not disgusted.
with Ivan some more. So if anyone wants to do their turn while we're just sitting there probably cracking up a bunch of jokes.
Knowing you two, you would be.
I'm gonna start like making a stack of pebbles on top of my sleeping companion.
You mean me?
Which sleeping
Yes.
companion? Because there's two.
Also,
Okay.
to my understanding, he's sleeping hanging from the ceiling. So unless you put it on the underside of his chin.
Oh, you're
I
trying to
am
just prop
sleeping on a
them it.
hammock! You
Yeah.
racist asshole!
Oh my god. What, just because he's half vampire, you think he can't sleep on the hammock?
Hey, other people are, stereotypical. I'll be stereotypical.
Oh my god. It's true. He's been receiving a lot of blob-specific abuse.
Yes,
To be
it's
fair,
true.
half of it he instigates.
Oh, now you're victim blaming.
Yes, I am!
Yes, so yeah, I'm making a
Okay,
dice
so yeah,
tower
you
with
are-
rocks, basically.
You do that.
Just trying to see how high I can get it before it wakes him up.
Should I roll for that?
Yeah.
you.
Roll me perception at disadvantage because you're asleep.
And let me make a sleight of hand just in case I boss it.
Okay, wait a
completely.
second.
Yeah. Haha.
God damn it, Aaron's good rolls continue. Or sorry, Shimmer's rolls.
Yeah, Shivers rolls.
Yeah, Shimmer's rolls be OP these days.
And yet, right above it is that one mocking me, taunting me.
Okay. Where's my perception? I think this is it. You know what? I
That
kind of
was it, but that
love.
was not it.
Yeah, I kind of love that she's just
Don't forget to roll
putting the
disadvantage.
stone tower on top of the damn pier, sleeping in a hammock.
Hey, Tucker, don't forget to roll with disadvantage.
Oh, disadvantage, right?
You know, I think that's bad enough.
A nat one.
He can
would
roll a
make it
nat
more
one. I will
hilarious.
not be the
Yeah.
only one with that red, ugly number staring at them.
I will say this though: can we say that Liam is sleeping beneath Tucker's hammock? So if she successfully lowers my hammock enough, I sort of start crushing him.
Small rocks. I don't think it's gonna go quite that.
Oh my god.
I would have beat you not for the
You would
disadvantage.
have.
How
But
unfortunate.
Can we put an icon of a stone on top of Tucker's character pick? I actually really would like that.
Oh my god.
If you
I'm not going to take the 5 minutes it would take me to go through this compendium and find a rock icon.
If you right-click on your token, you might be able to get certain
Yeah.
You can get
things.
statuses, yeah.
Yeah.
Status is like encumbered by rock.
Yeah, you want to click when you right-click on it, you want to click not the gear, the other one.
I see what you mean. I think I found one that's enough like a rock. Enough
Is
like
it
a rock.
The fucking meteor or whatever it is. Oh. I was looking at this one. Just put all of them on there. They'll all be little rocks.
Consider that one, but I thought that was more like gas.
Little weird shaped rocks. She's just farting on you.
I mean, she is a cat.
Anyway.
We have had some very
just
gassy
an
cats in our
animal
household
thing.
sometimes.
Oh no.
My dogs just like will drive you out of the bedroom with their farts.
If my stack gets too tall, I will like climb up the wall to get a better angle.
Hey, I just want to say that
I honestly kind of love this.
you don't have
Just
to
playing
worry.
Jenga with rocks.
You don't have to worry
exactly.
about your dogs. You just have to establish dominance. Gas them right back. Make them
It's
leave the
true.
room.
You just need to fart in their faces.
Fart in your general direction. Well, Tucker's still asleep, it seems. What are we doing? Since Tucker's still asleep and Erin's working on her rock pile.
I mean, you can wake up whenever you want.
Yeah, but this is so much more fun.
Yeah.
You can
could
do
always,
whatever you would like to do.
Hey, can I roll for prophetic dreams or something since I'm a cleric?
Sure.
Hey, shouldn't you
Roll
do
me
a
just a
knowledge?
general perception check.
Okay.
Aaron, do you have knowledge structure or something like that? You can roll for your structure.
Yeah, I might have to start making like
Builder's tools.
Engineering rolls.
God,
That's what I feel.
I know it's not gonna be utilized, but can I make another perception roll just to get the ugly roll out of the way?
Was that one not ugly enough?
Now, he wants another roll after the ugly roll, so the ugly roll isn't the last roll he rolled.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Go for it.
Through the roof or through the floor. God damn it.
Slightly less ugly. Yeah, you actually have a dream of the ocean. And a small school of fish, like sticking their little heads up out of the ocean and singing a song to you.
Don't worry. Be happy.
No, it's more, you think that they're trying to sell you something. They're waving like a large piece of seaweed around.
Darling, it's better.
They're waving around like a flag made of seaweed and singing to you.
They're trying to reach you about your carriage's extended warranty.
Oh, that's good. We've been trying to reach you about your carriage's extended
you
warranty.
dream about getting scammed by a fish.
You know what? Kind of want him to bring that back, so that when he wakes up, he starts talking to the people around, to some of the creatures in the water about that, asking them if they know anything about scammy fish. Obviously, when he wakes up.
I'm gonna go back over to my hammock and go, "Hey, Tucker."
Can I roll to see if I wake up from that?
Pretty much unless you are like magically asleep with a spell, someone shaking you will rouse you.
I'm not gonna shake him because I don't want to disturb the tower. I want to.
Yeah, no, she didn't shake me. She says,
okay,
hey,
yeah,
Tucker.
yeah, you.
Hey, Tucker.
Yep.
Perception? Or I just
Make
wake
a
up?
perception check at advantage because she is trying to be heard this time.
Yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
there you go. Yeah, you hear it and you are awakened.
Can I roll athletics to not disturb the pile?
Yeah, actually, you can roll me a reflex. Nope, yeah, you go, bah! Because you have been awakened, and the pile goes,
I just start laughing.
full Jenga action.
And I think the shock of it basically makes Tucker roll the fuck out of the hammock. Wah! Ah! Ugh. I've got a rock up my butt.
Hey,
Wow.
you know what happens when you get out of a hammock like
if
that?
you have one up your butt, I'm impressed that she managed to get a rock
Yeah,
up your butt.
I wouldn't have made that attempt. I don't
No, it's because I landed on the
First,
rocks after
only
I fell
the-
out of the hammock.
It's because he rocked and rolled.
Not wrong.
It's been a month. You knew what you were getting into.
It's true.
Oh
It's just been such a long week.
yeah. Anyway, Tucker blearily looks up at Shimmer, blinking, trying to blink the sleep away. Just glaring at her. Why?
I was bored.
Am I your toy?
I mean, you were there.
Spoken like a true cat.
The dwarf was directly below me.
Yeah, but you were closer to me.
Think I don't like you very much.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate.
Did you at least make an interesting shape?
It was just a stack. I was trying to see how high I could get it.
How high?
Pretty high. You were sleeping pretty hard there.
I'm not a day person.
Clearly, that leads to so many advantages. So it's nice to know.
How can you not be a day person? There's a whole song about it. Deo.
Tucker slowly stands up and looks at the various rocks around him. Where did you get these?
I picked them up here and there.
Huh. You know what? Just because, I'm going to have Tucker investigate the rocks. Mostly to see where they came from, because I'm curious.
You want to know where the rocks came from?
They're
yeah.
They're
From
just
the-
general
from the wood.
pebbles that
Yeah.
are from the ground.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. We're not in an area with any rocks in it. Look at it. Look at this area.
Well, I mean, not
Yeah,
boulders,
it's not like
but there's
big rocks. They're like little pebbles. You
rocky
can find them
gravel.
anywhere. Yeah.
She didn't build a whole ass cairn on top of you.
She
I
took him from
mean-
Rocky Road.
She was on the way.
I also just discovered that I do have a rock in my pocket now that my child grabbed at the baseball game.
See, there you go. You can get rocks anywhere.
It's true. Oh my goodness.
Anyway. Well, I'm awake now. Hey, Shimmer. Hey, cat person.
Yeah.
What do you say we go explore the town?
Why not? There's gonna
Better
be
than
a
boredom.
quest to find the spyglass.
Spyglass, huh?
It's up in a
What-
tree.
What details do you have about it? Like, do you have any idea where we could start looking?
It's a spyglass. It's up in a tree. There's gonna be a posse out. I did volunteer to join.
Do you know when the posse is starting?
Do I know when the posse's starting?
Yeah, when they're gonna go look.
No. I was asking
Today.
the DM. Do I know today? So I forget what did they mention? What time?
Noonish.
Around noon.
Tucker leans out the window to take a look at the sun and immediately regrets it because it's the fucking sun. But does he? But is he able to tell the time?
Yeah. It's about breakfast time, probably 9 or 10 a.m.
We've got some time to kill.
Mhm.
You hungry?
I mean, I could eat.
Well, let's see. And they start, and we're gonna start rummaging around in our bags to find some of our rations.
Yeah.
The monkey jerky.
Monkey jerky.
You know, Slim Harambe's instead of Slim Jims.
Wow.
Okay, Harambe was an ape.
I was going to say that. I mean, apes are a subset of monkeys, to be fair.
No.
but-
Monkeys are a different genus. Technically, we're both descended from that, but great apes are their own thing. Great apes are a subsidiary of apes, which are a subsidiary of the simian family.
that is fair. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm just throwing it out there that all you vertebrates look the same to me.
Can't tell them apart.
Okay, so Tucker and Shimmer are eating.
Num.
Yeah, you do that.
Nom, 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 nom,
You,
nom, nom, nom.
gain nourishment from the food. And luckily, no one sees you eating it.
Yeah.
Our mystique of being dangerous, mysterious loners goes on for another day.
Yeah, it wasn't sentient monkeys we're eating. We're fine.
The monkey shed a tear while we were cooking it.
Oh my goodness.
Anyway,
I don't think it did because it was already dead at that point.
there was mention of a goddamn tear. That's all I know. Anyway, okay, so Shimmer and I assume you don't mind me speaking for you because we already agreed on this. Shimmer and I are going to leave the house, especially since Leonard's not there anymore. It's basically just Liam, and he's not going to say anything. We leave the house so we can start looking around the town. The posse is going to be starting at noonish. It's currently about 9 or 10, probably closer to 10 at this point because of the breakfast. But we're going to be looking around to see if we can get a head start. Yeah, sound good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, so we'll be looking around for that for any trees that look like it might have a spyglass in it or something, I guess.
Well, off in the woods, so I mean, I
Off.
don't think it's going to be super close.
Fair enough.
It
Did
is
they mention
near
like a
some
direction?
fruit trees. They said out in the forest. I will tell you that mechanically what this unit tells me is that you have to spend the full day searching. So if you go out there, you're going to come back at nightfall and we will make a check to see if you have found it.
Well, I kind of want to spend more time talking to the animals in this town because if we're going to waste the day on that and we have some time to kill, I'd like to spend... Oh, I just realized! Okay. I'm going to move Tucker's icon to here. One second, I need to go out the door. I only got through the southern window here for some reason. And Tucker is going to talk to the fish and ask them if he knows about any fish nearby that are known scammers.
The fish pop up and swim around and say, "We don't know you. We will not speak." And then they swim off.
Yeah, you're a
Job,
shark.
ass fishy. He turns to Shimmer as she walks up behind him and says, "I had a dream. It was strange, but my dreams have often told me important things. And in the dream, this fish were trying to scam me.
Uh-huh.
I have no idea what it means.
Sometimes a dream of fish trying to scam you is just a dream of fish trying to scam you.
It's rare, but sometimes my dreams are just dreams, I suppose. However, I will say them refusing to talk to me is suspicious."
Do you like immediately talk to everyone who comes up and talks to you, even if you don't know them?
No, I suppose you have a point, but if I were scamming people, I wouldn't want to talk to strangers anyway.
If I were scamming people, I would absolutely want to talk to strangers because those would be the people I'd be scamming.
Honestly, I'll take your word for it. I have no concept of the thieving arts.
Oh, see, it's fun.
Liam with his charlatan background.
You want to explore the town then?
Might as well. I will say scamming wasn't exactly my specialty, but yeah, let's look around.
Right over here. I kind of want to say hi to this baboon.
Boy, okay. You wanna knock on that door there?
Yeah.
Hang on.
I'll go hang out nearby.
Yeah, loitering in the shadows like the thief she is. Okay, so Tucker knocks on the door.
They a chimpanzee opens the door and then shuts it in your face.
Oh!
No, they're all chimpanzees.
Rude.
You're getting such warm welcomes.
Oh, har har. The last two I talked to were actually fairly receptive.
The last two you talked to were the fish and the chimp. So no, they weren't.
And the last two I talked to were a snake and a lion.
No. Okay, the last two before the fish and the chimp.
What about the building towards the north?
After you. I want to see if you can make it 3 for 3.
Har har.
This is
And
up where
knock.
this is up next to the little pavilion where Shimmer saw them having their meeting.
Yeah.
So the door opens and a little tapir is standing there.
Aww.
Hello, little friend. What's your name?
Hello. My name is Terry.
Hello, Terry. My name is Tucker. It's a pleasure to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you as well. I was told you and your friends are going to be helping me look for the spyglass.
So you were the one who lost the spyglass.
No, I didn't lose it. Someone saw it and thought I might find it useful.
Ah. Well, yes, we are going to be helping you. The search party isn't going to be put together for some time, so we thought we'd look around the village, see what we could find, see who we can meet.
Yes, well, if I were you, I'd avoid wandering around quite so much, you know. Major Mitchell put you down there with the friendly animals for a reason, but the rest of us haven't really seen humans in our village.
Well, I'm no human, but I take your meaning.
You're not one of us either, are you?
I suppose I'm not. What is there to do around here, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, so many things. I invent things. The chimpanzees craft things, since they have thumbs, you know. And she waves her like little tapir feet at you.
They don't seem very friendly, but I suppose if they're busy all day.
They don't want to be distracted.
I understand. Is there anything that we can help you with, besides the spyglass?
Oh, so many things. I think we have plenty of odds and ends. You know, I know Major Mitchell's been worried about Mount Pew Pew Rocky Rock. It's been smoking an inordinate amount lately.
Hey, Aaron, I didn't really hear what she said. You sort of quieted down a little bit when you said it.
What?
I didn't say anything.
I'm not Aaron. I'm Jess.
Sorry, I am.
Embarrassing.
Yeah, I'm a little tired right now.
That's okay. She said that Major Mitchell has been worried about Mount Pew Pew Rocky Rock because it's been smoking a lot lately.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Tucker's eyes widen as he realizes what that means, and he decides to ask, has it done that before?
Not that we can remember.
Have there been tremors, shaking of the ground recently?
No, can't say they have. Nothing you and your friends haven't caused. And she nudges you.
Tucker turns back to Shimmer and says, I have a feeling there might be something going on at that mountain.
Yeah, that seems likely.
An eruption signs of an eruption is usually preceded by gentle tremors at the very least, as what's in the mountain tends to try and break out early. If there are no tremors, I have a hunch that someone is using that mountain.
Could be.
Using it? How do you use a mountain?
For a ritual. If it's a dry caldera, that means that there's plenty of room.
Well, I don't know about that.
Hard to
All
tell.
I know is that it bears investigation.
Yeah. On the other hand, do you really want to go investigating a Mount Pew Pew Rocky Rock if it might erupt in it?
If it would erupt, it will not be because of anything we did.
No, but I don't want to
it's going to erupt anyway.
Next to it. I don't want to be right next to it if it does, though.
Oh, trust me, we will have time to get away if it looks like it's going to erupt. It doesn't happen quite that fast. All I know is, if it erupts, we're not safe in this village either.
Depends on the direction of the eruption.
I think we should probably talk to Major Mitchell about Mount Pew Pew Rocky Rock.
Sure, he has plenty of things to ask you.
Indeed. Thank you so very much for your help. And I don't remember her name, so Tucker
Terry
uses her name. Terry, thank you.
Yep.
I'm not good with names on first telling. Doesn't sink in immediately. With that, Tucker waves goodbye and turns to Shimmer. So, what do you say we talk to the bird again?
Might as well.
Hey, bird's the word.
Let's see, where's Major Mitchell's icon?
It's right underneath me.
Yeah, he's just kind of kicked with these birds over here. He's not really he's not eavesdropping on you, but he is in the area.
Tucker turns to Major Mitchell and says, so, I assume you heard all of that, Major Mitchell?
Heard what? Heard what?
I'll talk with Terry about Mount Pew Pew Rocky Rock, which, by the way, we outside the island call a volcano.
Ah. Yes. It worries me.
Worries me as well. What can you tell me about that mountain? Has it done anything like this before?
It smokes. Often. Lots of smoke this time, though.
I assume it also pew-pews rocky rocks sometimes?
long ago.
Hmm.
Now it mostly oozes.
Oozes.
Oh, so it's active.
Well, yes. That's why I'm worried.
Understandably.
Honestly, if it's currently oozing, I doubt it'll explode, but it's still dangerous. My concern is why it's still oozing after all this time.
There are many things on this island we don't understand.
I want to find the cause. If it's actively oozing, that means someone must be keeping it in that condition. They usually cool
If
fairly
you say so.
quickly.
Hmm.
My thought is if
If you'd
someone
like
is
to take a
actively
look.
utilizing it, they may have enough power. Tucker just trails off.
Hmm.
Could go to that side of the island without going to the mountain itself. Mostly because I didn't buy the adventure that is the mountain itself. It's to the west. All the way to the west.
On the other side of the island.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It'll take a while to get there regardless, no matter what we do. So not worth worrying about right now.
Mission for today. No. I have many things for you. For later.
Like what then? We're in need of something to do for the moment anyway. The search party will commence in a couple of hours, so we have some time to kill.
Take a couple of hours, but I have some things you could look to if you're looking to make yourselves useful and perhaps ingratiate yourself to the community.
Tucker
Such
nods.
as?
Yes, I would like that.
He turns his little bird head almost all the way around and then back. And kind of nibbles at his feathers the way birds do. Well, Sir Jasper and his Squire Johnson were camped out near the pirates. And now we haven't heard from them in several days. I'd love to know what they were doing there and if they made their way somewhere else or if they've been captured by the pirates. You would not be speaking to the pirates, to be clear. I do not want you to speak to the pirates. Please do not engage the pirates.
Well, lucky for you, the person next to me is an expert in stealth, so she is the person for the job. And
Perfect.
having a healer on hand is probably a good idea.
I'm flattered.
I can give you the last known location.
Sure.
Also, we have
Have what?
well, there is the demon.
The demon.
Yes. This is something I wouldn't speak about here.
Well, should we find someplace private to talk about it then? Because I would rather know about the demon before we go in.
Come into the birdhouse. And he goes into this room, this building back here.
Okay. Cat in the hen house.
Well, I believe I mentioned that a family of wild dogs lived in the house that you're currently occupying.
Yes.
Well, we did track down some of their items near the village here. And I spoke to the trees. where we found the items. And they told me that the dog family was mercilessly slaughtered by a demon.
Oh,
If you could find it and kill it before it kills any more of us, we would be forever indebted to you.
Well, it just so happens that demons are my specialty.
Good. You get the feeling that if he had hands, he would clap them, but he doesn't. So he doesn't.
Well, birds do actually have a thing where they basically just flap their wings really excitedly. Think Zazu.
He shuffles back and forth between on his little bird feet and turns in a circle.
Oh, it's so cute. I love that. Actually, there's a GIF exactly for that. Hold on a second. And a little bit slower. The cockatoo nod.
Yep.
I love
Okay, so Tucker turns to Shimmer and says, "So, all that he's saying. What do you want to do first?"
I think probably getting information about pirates be a little easier than taking on a demon before
Agreed.
lunch.
Agreed. Besides, I'd like the backup of the rest of the party for that, if nothing else.
Definitely.
So then,
reasonably far. I don't think you could do that in 2 hours either.
what
Not
do
if
we
you want to be here when the search party leaves.
Why don't we scout around the perimeter of the village then, see what's around here. We can do that for the rest of the 2 hours.
That's fair.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay, so that's what we're gonna do.
All right, you do that. You see a lot of plant and vegetation life. You see some crops that have been planted. Some animals tending to them.
I will pick up interesting pebbles here and there.
Yeah.
And Tucker just glares nervously at her.
I'll grin.
Keep those away from me. I do kind of love the idea of her just picking up pebbles because of a kleptomaniac streak of hers because she's a thief.
I'm more of a highway robber than a
Stand and deliver!
Oh my goodness.
But I've given up that life. More or less. The long national nightmare is over.
You do come across Esmeralda, the T-Rex that you met before, who says hello to you. She sleeps outside the village because she's enormous.
Yeah, that's fair.
Tucker waves happily to Esmeralda. It's good to see you again.
You too? Totally.
Have
How
you seen
been
anything
finding the
around?
village? I've seen a lot of things. Seen so many things.
I do kind of love that
What kind of thing
Esmeralda
do
is
you look
sort of like a bird brain.
She's halfway evolved already.
Yeah. You know, scientifically, T-Rexes did actually have feathers.
That's what they say.
Yeah. Anyway, continue.
Yeah. Nothing terribly interesting. I did see Major Mitchell and your friend. Not Major Mitchell. Leonard and your friend went out.
Oh,
On
did
a hunting
they?
trip. Yes. They were holding
Oh.
hands. No, they weren't. I'm joking. Leonard doesn't have hands. That's why it's funny.
Got it.
In other words, they were skipping gaily through the forest. I understand.
Mm-hmm. And he would not stop talking about George.
Yeah, he does that. A lot.
Are we at about an hour? Do we want to?
Yep.
Yep.
We are, an hour 5, so we will stop here, and we will start another one shortly.
Yay.